I know this person? I don't know you. Monica smiles sweetly. Make it that! I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as JT started showing up. Okay. Are we going? I don't know if we should go for Yuri again or like, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Email. Oh. Intellectual. Variance. Memories. Oh, imagination. Melancholy. Doki Doki. Determination. Disaster. Vitality. Agonizing. Vivid. Journey. Rivet. Oh, uncanny. Tragedy. Oh. Why is she? Desire. Frightening. Okay. I think we got good with Yuri. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, JT.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just so not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Doesn't like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we talk? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason at all. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see it right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have just bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned conveniently to forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening in or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri? Tell JT to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved in that like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean like that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. If it doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think of that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I did accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh. Slap.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
This is a miracle. It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. That's actually funny. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Suddenly clasps her hands and covers her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki bites off her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Kids are just a kid sometimes.
Monica,
Can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Oh, did she die or something? Is this the bad thing that happens?
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was in study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would've heard the bell at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Why is she looking at me?
Yeah!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, JT. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love to chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori has somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back into her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kinda just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking and mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird this sounds to explain to Monica. Where's it filling the water pitcher? Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Yeah, where were you curious, Monica? What's going on? That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want me to tell that there's something wrong with helping involve JT in club activities? My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, JT. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. JT. Uh-oh. The music change. Music change. We gotta. How come even when I do something so bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad that make you see me in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower to a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. JT, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Fill up the water pitcher, return to the classroom. JT, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now, it's time to go get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not expert or tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring out the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Oh, must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's just you around his head. When it's you who was around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, JT. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. JT, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Yeah, it's mostly because of my... Oh! Your posture, right? Yeah, posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we just sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolates and candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. And Yuri and I sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. because now I need to worry about if I don't actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. It's beautiful art, bro. What the fuck? It's crazy ass angle. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it that I don't have any harder time reading it from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. JT? Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Friends, yeah. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh, something doesn't happen, right? I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meets mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice that her chest is rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath in my face. Okay, everyone! What am I playing, dog? What am I playing? What the hell is this? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! JT, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay. Hi again, JT. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe once you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. All right. It's all right. This one's good. What happened to great? What happened to great, Monica? It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up the pen. I noticed that too. Or when she talks about literature, it's like the light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes inside that head of hers? Hope you don't mean that in the bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Ah! You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yeah, you're being kind of weirdo right now, dude. What's going on? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. Endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? What the fuck is she talking about? What? What do you mean? Like a computer? It's even more abstract than your last one. Ha! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change your mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines are short, making me feel like they're trying to speak over noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's about though. Yeah, I'm assuming computer. Cause like red, green, blue, cosine, load and save. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's very weird.
Ooh! I like this one, JT. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
I'm not very good at figuring out poems that are bad, but that's why I just go with my heart. But if that makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but then
oh shit, she's not even speaking. I'm just doing the fucking voice. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why do you at least try giving me some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit both. There's always a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. Happy and sad. I can see you're liking something sad, Sayori. Well. Oh.
Well, I like happy. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you a little rain cloud hug.
Oh. Oh. Is she okay?
Like a nice happy rainbow.
Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. I should go write about that then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh, so this was the... Oh my! Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper, deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And in they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Whoa. So, okay, is she like, it's like people pleaser kind of thing. She like, wait, hold on, there's like, hold on. B-I-L-I-I-B-A. No, that's not, like people pleaser kind of thing. Doesn't do stuff for herself, but she does for others, but leaves her short in the end. Like, she's not happy in the end because she's putting so much for other people. Holy crap. Siri, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Did I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is that it came out so good. You should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gone pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. She always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing as her passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. She's not gonna like this one. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little bit more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying, complicated language. You just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Harry's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. That's a fair point. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, and ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so their hands probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. But what if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Like, okay, is it like her saying like she knows something about her? Or I don't know. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think I was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can't explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone agreeing to the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it so it can be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people will find out they'd make fun of you or think any less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to that. Yuri. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? JT, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. It's with you. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by this scuttering of a raccoon inside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware that the consequences, well aware that the raccoon is fed and will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon the moon increments its place and reflects the much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps it merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Something tells me that this isn't about bread. Does she? Oh, does she? This is probably the twist, huh? This is the twist. It's because I was told there was gonna be a twist, but I don't know what it is. I feel like, is this a twist? Like, does she cut?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. Yeah,
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
yeah. If I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think that it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more of my unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for strange interests?
Eh? She did?
Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, JT.
That's exaggerating it a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. Here to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for another moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay?
We won't need much more than a few decorations.
Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, well, that's great and all.
Hold on. I just haven't properly given the artists credit, because I think the drawings are really good.
Okay, that's great and all. But why? But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're gonna have the poetry performance.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it all in the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite the poems out loud with a whole room full of people. Guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And even more people who will perform will be better to show everyone the literature's about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today.
Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them and find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do.
If it all takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent.
Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine.
I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright.
Phew.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejected glances around at everyone expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice.
Yeah, you're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice and reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off so I help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Get out, go dicks.
Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through the notebook a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was hoping just to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What?
Yuri's fired up all of us.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down as she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called The After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and a confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns as a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into whirling fire. Yuri keeps it concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we'll have Yuri recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were just caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. Hey, I'm next then.
Sayori hops out the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Ah,
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
A lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think about like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see.
I see. Okay then.
Okay. Alright. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even JT liked it. I guess it's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with this kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well.
they might be a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing, that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay!
Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before JT. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let JT lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel incredibly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called...
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people will be way easier. I can put on a face and whatever I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
But that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised with what you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone.
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day.
Hey!
I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go?
Oh, ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond? Yeah, for real, bro!
It's okay, JT. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Yo, they all want me, bruh. They all want me, bruh. But what can I do? What can I do? I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say, one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh! Because it's been our thing to walk home, because we live literally next to each other.
Because, okay, I do want to do this thing with Yuri, but it's not even anything yet. It's just like reading, so I would still walk with Sayori, yeah. Sayori? Really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Please. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Titi. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve that even if she wanted to, so.
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? So that one is interesting. So I feel like Sayori might have some feelings. Might have some feelings for me. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Yeah, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday?